Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. It is so good to be back. Right in my little home of my YouTube channel. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome back to what has been the first live stream in a while. I can't even remember the last time I streamed was. Hello everyone. Hello. How is everyone? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I know that these last couple of months have been rough for a lot of people. And I hope that, good things continue to head our way. You know what I mean? I really hope that there is nothing but good news ahead of us from this point on. I hope that you're all doing okay. I hope that you're all hanging in there. I know that it's really tough and it's different and it's crazy, but I hope that you're all doing okay. I know that things are a little different, but I hope that you can always remember that this place is always here for you. I want my channel to remain a place that people come to whenever they need to. And so I'm so excited to be able to be here and talk to you directly. It's one of my favorite things to do, is just to be able to sit and chat with you. It's, like I said, it's just one of my favorite things. I just love reading your messages. I love reading your comments. I've been keeping a close eye on everybody, and I appreciate every single one of you. You've all been helping me through a really rough time, and I hope that I've been able to do the same at some point. And if not, then I hope I do so at some point in the future. But that being said, I hope that you're okay. How has your day been? How's your week been? What's something good that happened to you recently? I'd love to be able to, read some good stories, you know what I mean? Some feel-good stories. It's one of my favorite things. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, lovelies. It is so wonderful to be able to just pop back in and chat about whatever is on our mind at the time. It's so good to see or hear from everyone, in my case. So how's everybody doing? Let's hop into the comments or let's hop into the chat and see how's everybody doing. Pretty dang cool. Good. Hello, hello, hello. It's 4 a.m. at night and I'm dying. It's 4 a.m. Oh no. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Oh yes. Happy weekend to everybody. It's the weekend for most people. I'm really excited. I don't work a normal job, so today's my last day off. Technically, it's still my weekend though. Happy weekend, everyone. Just ate 2 sandwiches. Yum. That sounds great. I got a puppy. That's so cool. Aw. That's exciting. Finally got started writing music again. That's great. Glad to hear that the slump is over. Sandwiches are pretty good. Good. That's really that's why I do these streams, is to make sure that y'all are well fed with good food. It's been a good day. Weather here has been awesome. Great. It has been scorching hot where I live. It has just been a sauna, which is sometimes really great, and sometimes when you live in a place that doesn't have AC, it's not so great. But right now it's actually pretty nice out. It's like 70. It's not too bad. Birthday is next Saturday. Oh, that's so cool. Happy early birthday. Videos have helped me a lot through quarantine. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. Finally made Church of Latter-day Lovelies. Oh, I'm so glad that people are still, spreading that. It makes me feel good. It really does. 3 a.m. here and trying to stay awake and suffer through the day and night to help fix my sleep schedule. Well, I hope that it helps, I guess. I hope it helps with your sleep schedule. Just been chilling after a week of college. Ooh. Well, I'm glad to hear that everybody's back in session now. Feeling, hopefully, chugging along. Finally out of school. Oh, that's nice. I'm hoping that everybody has been kind of having some good times with school. I know that it's all back in session and it's all kind of new. Hello, 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 everyone in the chat. Hello. Do I have a Snapchat? I do not, actually. I don't really use Snapchat. I barely use Instagram and Twitter as it is, and I'm trying so hard to do better at that. Try my best. I'm never like, I had a Discord and that did not go over well because I did not have mods and I just kind of let it run amok, and well, people ran amok on it. So I just deleted it and decided, you know what? I'm not going to do this until I'm ready to be able to come back and, run the stream properly, or like run the Discord servers properly. Because I want you all to feel, protected from these kinds of things. Suffering from a headache, but I'm enjoying the stream. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not speaking too loud because that's kind of how it goes on my channel. I'm sorry. Love your channel. Thank you. That's so sweet. Honestly, the best part of my day is the stream. That's so sweet. Melatonin can help sleep schedules go back to regular. Yeah, I have heard that. I've never tried it, but I know that it helps with some people and their struggles to sleep. Discord is overwhelming. Yeah, it definitely can be. Well, I'm glad that everybody so far has been, well, for the most part, not everyone. I'm glad that everybody is feeling all right, and I'm glad that everybody's here. I'm glad that we're all here to be able to chat with each other and hang out. I love these moments. I'm sorry that I don't do these more often. I really should. I really should do these more often. I feel like I never have enough to talk about, and I feel really like anxious about doing these things. And I feel like I am right now. I'm just like anxiously playing with my hair and trying to come up with like talking points to be able to keep going. But luckily everybody in the chat has really been like super helpful. I like read the comments or read the chat and like read the questions. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to put them through. I'd be more than happy to answer them. These are like some of my favorite things is to be able to answer your questions. If I like this one, do I have any big projects coming up? I don't have any big projects coming up, but I do have a couple of big news things coming up. I do have one big surprise for everybody coming up at 15,000 subscribers. Once we hit that milestone, you're going to get a very, very special surprise. It is something that I've been working on for the last couple of, months, and I'm finally able to piece it together and share it with you all. I hope you really enjoy it because it's been a labor of love, and I hope you enjoy and continue to enjoy, not just, the surprise, but my channel as well. I've been on chill rewriting new and old songs. Oh, that's awesome. Great. I'm glad that people have been feeling inspired, I know that lately people kind of been getting a little waterlogged, but I'm glad that people are continuing to feel inspired, even if at random moments of the day. I watched some of the older series you've made. Rags and Riches is one of my favorites. It's a classic. That was a fun one. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. It is so great to hear from everyone. I'm so glad that we can all get together on this. Well, for me, it's a beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day for you as well. Not gonna lie, when you were a yandere, you were a very, very scary woman. I love yanderes, but I feel like I can take them kind of a little too far at times, and I that's why I kind of do them like once at a blue moon, because I don't like to go off the rails that much. I don't want to go. I don't feel, not that I don't feel comfortable with that kind of role. I feel comfortable in that kind of role. It's one of those things that I don't know really like where to go with it. You know what I mean? Like what's supposed to be the outcomes with some of these stories. I kind of just go with it and see where the wind takes me. Which audio series has been your favorite so far to make? I have really loved making all of my series. They've been really, each of them have been a labor of love in their own right. Each one has its own, like, some of my favorite plot points, some of my favorite things. I think each one has something that I particularly like more than other things. Like, I really love the twists in Guilty. I love the sound editing in Princess and the Guard. I love the overall story in Rags and Riches. I think that was a really fun And this new one, I'm really putting in a lot of time and energy into. So I'm really hoping it shows, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited to see how this one turns out because the cast is fantastic, as you already know. And I want to make sure that I am doing them as much justice as possible with this amazing, amazing story that they are giving me. And it's just, oh, I love it. I love every single one of them. A pizza party. A pizza. That'd be great. I would love to be able to throw everybody a pizza party. That would be fun. I remember the last stream was the day I sent my audition in. Oh, wow. See, there you go. It has been a while. Wow. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Any upcoming spooky projects for October? You know, I've been thinking about a couple. I've been thinking about a few of, fun and spoopy themes to do for over the spoopy month. But whichever story the outcome brings is up to my patrons. As you may or may not know, I post basically like a story poll where I post different concepts, themes, ideas for my patrons to be able to vote for. And whichever one has the most votes is the one that I produce and post on the channel. So I will throw a couple of spoopy ideas out there and see what they think. Sunny days on the East Coast, 31 degrees. That's freezing. Ooh, that's cold. You and other YouTubers have inspired me to become an actor. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that works out. I'm glad to hear that. I love that when people get inspired because of other channels. It's one of my favorite things, is because it inspires them to branch out on their own. And it's fantastic because they go on to inspire other people. And it's fantastic. And the cycle continues. It's beautiful. I found this channel through a Carl Weezer meme. Okay, you're going to definitely have to explain that to me. I want to know how that happened because I'm curious. Hello, this is my first stream and I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I never know how to do these. I watch live streamers with video game players, like Let's Players all the time, and they seem to have so much more content to be able to put out there. And with me, I feel I'm just talking to myself. I'm glad that you're enjoying it though. I welcome you and anybody else and everyone. I welcome you to this wonderful little cafe or this desk. I apologize about the bells on the outside. It's kind of like someone standing in the doorway and just, ringing the chime one too many times, It's like that kid that discovers the doorbell chime for the first time. And it just has to wave his hand in front of it. Sorry, their hand in front of it. I was definitely one of those kids. I can't just put blame on one person. What other ASMR artists do you want to collaborate with? Ooh, I would love to be able to collaborate with some big names. I'd love to be able to collaborate with Cardlin. I'd love to be able to collaborate with literally anybody that wants to be able to work with me. I'm available. I really am. But I love being able to collaborate with people. Right now I have a 9-person collab, which is fantastic. I love to being able to work with, new voice actors as well as people who are more used to the scene or have been on the scene for a while, more not veterans, but experienced professionals. That's the word I'm thinking of. Your voice is so amazing. Did you take any special training there or innate talent? I just talk, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where I just sit down and I try and feel as comfortable as possible while everything inside of my brain is telling me that it's just screaming, you know what I mean? I just try to talk to people as if how I would want to be talked to if I was the new person. I would want to feel welcomed. I don't want to feel talked down to. I don't want to feel talked at. I just want to feel like I want my voice to feel as neutral and as warm and as welcoming as possible. So I try really hard to kind of focus on that. And I think that that's just what happens. This is just the voice that happens. You know, everybody has like voices with their parents, voices with their teachers, voices with their friends. They all have like different different voices, professional, fun, relaxed. And so this is like mine. This is my caring, calm, like nurturing voice. I hope it helps. Because you can definitely tell when I'm like myself versus like my nurturing, like more calm, nurtured self. When I'm more like my more sus self. Turned 20 in August, by the way. Happy birthday! I didn't realize that it passed. That's so cool. What do you think of the show called Ruby? I really did enjoy it. I've only seen the first season. I do need to continue. Or the first chapters? I think that's what they call them. I can't remember. It's been a while. I'll have to rewatch them. But from what I remember, I really did enjoy the humor. Like, that's definitely right up my alley. I auditioned yesterday for a drama and Glee yesterday, and I'm excited to see what happens. That's great. Hopefully that works out for you. I'm excited to hear. Do I have a Discord and do I plan on making one? Nah. I really don't feel comfortable with Discord just yet. I barely use it myself, so I don't feel comfortable opening up a platform on something I barely use myself. You know what I mean? So try to figure it out, and then I will maybe in the future open one. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is having a good day. I'm definitely enjoying hanging out and chatting with everybody. GLIK used your voice in Carl from Jimmy Neutron to make another sad song. Makes another sad song. Wait, what? It really? I'll have to check that out. I really like. Did I go semi-viral? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's kind of cool. Like on TikTok or on YouTube. I'll have to check that out. That's so cool. I do have, speaking of TikTok, I do have one. I do enjoy TikTok unironically. I think there are some really fun and funny content on there. I really do love, like, you know, the animal content that TikTok has to offer. It's really funny. Do I watch anime? I've been watching a lot of anime recently. I've been watching a lot of fun and like funny animes. I've been watching a lot of like classically like those underground dubs that like the ones that the studios like got the original script and were like, nah, we're gonna do our own. I've been watching a lot of those, and I'm pretty sure to those who know what I'm talking about know exactly which one I'm talking about. Have I watched My Hero Academia? No, actually I have not. I will have to definitely put that on my list of animes to check out. It has been recommended to me so many times. My birthday is tomorrow. That's awesome. Happy early birthday. Hopefully it's a fun day. Would you ever do a character Let's Play series? Like a Fables Let's Play where you role play the character. You know, I have thought about something like that. Like I know a bunch of people do it with like Minecraft, and that's kind of how I originally got started with voice acting, was like Minecraft role play. They've definitely open that platform up, and I've definitely been curious about it, so I might do it. I just want to make sure that, you know, the quality of the videos that I'm putting out are not the ones that I was originally putting out. Wait, I didn't see it. Am I allowed to post links? Okay, I'll have to listen to it. Yeah, a song from okay, let me like make a note of it, because I will have to check this out. I'm excited. Like, somebody used my song. Okay. Somebody used me in a song. That's really cool. Like, I love that. Like, it's a Carl Weezer meme. Like, I absolutely love that. I cannot wait to see it. Do you make TikToks or just watch them? I do both. I make a couple of TikToks where I'll do like little sound bites of maybe a girlfriend calling you and leaving you a voicemail, or just fun videos of me. Like, I'm going to try and make some like top on the viral trends, but kind of make it like role play. I'm going to try, but and be hip and cool, but it's hard when you're a role play artist, you know what I mean, to make these videos. So I'm trying to make some funny content that people can really like laugh at, or maybe some content that, some girlfriend content where it's, daily affirmations, or maybe like a friend or a sister or a mom calling, or, giving you a little like, 15-second note or something. But yeah, definitely that's what I'm going to try and do with that. Everybody's figuring out the anime exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, Vixie, did you get the response clip to Miss Call clip? Oh, yeah, I did. It was really good. I'm sorry I didn't respond to the email. I've been so swamped. It was really good. I'm surprised. Like, if you want to post it, feel free. Like, I'd definitely be down to link it, too. I'd be more than happy to promote it. I'm glad that I really want people, if like anybody does responses to my videos, please feel free to post them. Please feel free to tag me in them. Like, feel free. I'm totally not going to like strike you down. The only thing I want and ask is that you credit me, that you make sure that you say that this is, my work, and that you're responding to it. And that's all I ask. That's all I ask. And other than that, you're more than welcome to use my videos in your songs, in your, even in your reactions or on your own channels. The only thing I ask is that you credit me. That's it. Because I've run into problems in the past, and I have been trying to figure that out slowly. But like I said, the only thing I ask is that you credit me. And any other artist. That's not just me. It's anyone whose work that you use. Please credit them. That's literally the only thing they ask for. The quality audios are really good in my opinion. Thank you. I really, really want to make sure that everybody feels like they can hear me. You know what I mean? And of course that I don't think that you can definitely get quality content without really expensive equipment. Like, absolutely. It's definitely possible. Like, I still use Audacity. I absolutely still use Audacity, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Free software will always be, like, amazing to me. You know what I mean? I will always be in support of people being able to have accessibility to this kind of, training tool. I listened to Rags and Riches, and man, it's a roller coaster. There's so many times where I wanted to punch the dad. Yeah. Unicorn, like he really brought in something. Unicorn really brought in something special for that character. And I cannot thank him enough, or any of the other voice actors that I have just literally blatantly thrown under the bus in their characters. I really appreciate them so much. And they really bring a beautiful, just taste, like a beautiful taste to their characters, a beautiful flavor, which mends really well with all the other ones. And it's just, oof, I love every single one of them. What audio is your least favorite? Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, my least favorite. I mean, maybe my singing stuff, like some of my covers. I'm really self-conscious about my singing voice. I'm getting better, I swear. I haven't uploaded a cover in a while, but like it's because of the fact that I'm like super self-conscious about my voice. But I think those are probably my least favorite. And anyone where I have to sing is like I feel really like uncomfortable or self-conscious about. Definitely got scared sending my own version of your Royal Guard to you. Was inspired by yours, and I hope you got it. Yes, I did. And like I said, if anybody is interested in doing any kind of like reactions or like putting your own character to my work, that's great. upload it. I'm more than like I myself, and I don't know about other creators, but I think a good majority of us don't really like appreciate that you like wanted to do this. You know what I mean? As long as you credit us, we're always going to be like happy about it. We're always going to support you. As long as you're doing it that, you know, is fair to us too. That's all that we care about. Completely fair. It's intellectual property. Absolutely. Yes. Intellectual property. It's just about crediting. We honestly, like I said, I can't speak for everybody else, but I personally don't care if you use my videos in a song or in a, you know, anything else, as long as you credit me. That's all that matters. And I'm happy to have you feel inspired by a video of mine. Like, I'm really happy that it makes me feel good, that it can help you fuel your creativity. And that's what I want. But like I said, please credit artists. That's all that matters. And somebody eventually might come to you and ask the same thing. And you will want probably the exact same thing. Just credit. Is there going to be another episode of Superstar? I got invested. Yes, there is going to be another episode. I apologize about the delay in that. I got so wrapped up these last couple of weeks in this new venture that I've been working on for everyone that I completely have been dropping the ball on Superstar Experience. So I have been working extremely diligently to pick that ball up and get it rolling again. So that way in October, and pretty soon, in a couple of weeks, you will get the next episode. And we will be, like I said, I will do my best to keep it back on track in terms of a monthly upload schedule. I'm just playing around with different concepts right now to see how the story is going to end. Because I don't even know. You know what I mean? I honestly, I don't know how these stories are going to end. I don't have a clear map from start to finish. I kind of write it episode to episode. And then and then when I get to a natural stopping point, the story kind of almost unravels itself, or like the ending reveals itself to me that way, if that makes sense. Have you thought about being an actress? I have. Like, I have performed in theater. I have performed in, like, you know, student films and stuff like that. I do love it. I think it's fun. I have a great time. And this is just something for me to be able to, you know, stretch my acting muscles a little bit, as well as to be able to, you know, play that character, play those parts, be able to have fun and not have to worry about, you know, feeling like I'm performing in front of an audience live, like I am right now, and getting stage fright. But I love acting. I think it's fun, and I recommend people try it. It's something that really helps get over a lot of things. Helps you get over a lot of things. Thank you for all the videos you post. I feel like I lived 100 lifetimes through your videos. That's exactly what I want to portray with this channel. I want you to be able to have fun adventures, just like be able to live whatever life you want, choose whatever path you want, whatever day, time you want. You want to be somebody different? Boom. By all means, go for it. I will be right there with you every step of the way to make sure that you get back safe. And so that's exactly what I want, is for people to feel like they have an escape, you know, that they can have like as many lives as they want. Do I play video games? Yeah, I do. I play a lot of like role play games, you know what I mean? Obviously, I play a lot of RPGs. I'm terrible with first person shooters. I'm okay with racing games. Like I love Rocket League. I know that's not a racing game, but like that kind of mechanics is a lot of fun for me. I love Overwatch because of the unlimited ammo concept. But when it comes to those games, I'm like awful at them. I'm the type of person that will just do my best. But I'm not really like helping or carrying the team. I'm doing my best. I want your thoughts on the yandere trope because to me it feels like it's overused in ASMR. That is a very interesting point. A lot of people probably would agree with you. I've definitely seen it definitely overused, or not like overused, but like used a lot. I wouldn't say it's overused because I don't think I've ever heard the same story twice. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty about people doing it. It's one thing if like one channel devotes their entire channel to that, but even then, that's you never get the same story twice. It's the same character, but it's never the same story. And that's honestly where to me it feels like it doesn't feel overused. It feels like it feels like a category you can always come back to. You know what I mean? It'll always be there and it'll always be fresh. It'll always be somebody taking their version of it and running with it. Like I took my version of it and sprinted with it in a way, in a direction that most people would probably never run towards. But I definitely feel like it maybe not overused, but I definitely feel like it definitely has become its own like branch of the roleplay community almost. And that's fine. You know what I mean? I think that it's great that people have that to fall to. I think it's a trope that a lot of people use because it's something that a lot of people like to listen to. You know, it's something that for them will help. And definitely it's something that the fans ask for. It's something that a lot of my subscribers have asked for as well. And that's why I do it every, once in a blue moon, because I like to keep everybody guessing. Have you ever thought about short films? I have. I have done a couple, nothing that went to like festivals or, never actually went anywhere. It was just a couple of friends playing around with their cameras and trying to test it. But I would love to be able to do short films. I think that would be great. I feel like I would have a lot to offer. How do you feel with the Superstar cast did a virtual cast after party at the end of the series? That would be so cool. I've never thought of that. That's perfect. I like that. I'll definitely put that together. That's a good idea. I like that. I've never thought of that. Why haven't I thought of that? I feel like I'm such a bad director. I don't throw a cast party. Such a bad director. All of my other series are gonna come at me for this. That's funny. I don't know how long I've been subbed to you, but from the time I've always go, ooh, that looks spicy at every upload. You rock. Oh, thank you. Is it me or is Dante a closet soft boy? Oh my God, when I tell you that your audition for Dante sent me, like the first take that you sent me of that that rolling of your R that you did in the first episode, that sent me. I have never felt so instantly in my life. So that's when I knew I had to use that line. It was just that I don't know if he's a closet soft boy, but he's definitely well, I guess y'all will find out, huh? Aren't we all closeted softies? I mean, I don't think I'm a closeted softie. I'd like to think I'm an outie. An outward softie? That seems worse. That seems worse. What type of personality do you like to roleplay the most? Honestly, I love to roleplay I love to play the sassy supervisor, like that one behind the glass. That was so much fun to do, where it was yeah, that's cute. All right, that's cute. Because it's one of those things where I get to be your guide almost. Those are really the ones where I'm leading you through this story, and I get to be most like myself in the sense of I get to be a little snarky. I get to be make little comments, but at the same time, I'm trying to welcome you. I'm trying to make you as comfortable as possible while joking with you. Not trying to joke at you, I'm trying to joke with you. Those are some of my favorite personalities when I get to play the ones that feel most comfortable. What was the moment you thought I make this kind of YouTube channel? Honestly, it was my like this is the channel I want to make. It was definitely back when I'd had a little Minecraft roleplay series before my channel even started. And I was doing it with a bunch of my friends. We were having a good time. It ended up getting too hectic for me to keep up with, so I ended up calling the project off. But I had a lot of fun. Like, I had a lot of stories left to write. I felt like things weren't completed. So I took my main character, her name is Vixie, and I basically turned her into this channel. I turned her into an entire series of people, of different like characters, of different roles, of different lives, of different backgrounds. And it's great because I feel like this was the moment that it clicked, you know what I mean? This was the moment that it made sense to me to continue to do these things. What's my least favorite anime trope? The one where it's like I'm somebody that's very like anti damsel in distress. I'm somebody that, as you can see, I don't do a lot of like I'm in a dangerous situation. I am very much like I'm very much like empowering other people, but at the same time, just because I'm a girl doesn't mean that I'm a damsel. You know what I mean? Like those kinds of not it doesn't necessarily mean anime. It just means like those kinds of tropes in general don't really like I really don't like those because I feel like, depending on the situation, of course, like, I feel like I would rather empower than, you know what I mean? Then I would rather empower by working together than, like, show superiority over weakness, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Y'all should do a post-series podcast and thoughts. Oh, that'd be fun. A podcast. That's what people need. More of me. More of me on Spotify. I haven't done voice acting, but I have had some friends say that that I have a good voice for YouTube when I streamed a game on Discord. You can try it. You can always try it. And if you're always like if you don't know what to like write about or if you don't have a script, you can always use, another role player's audio and kind of respond to it and see how that goes. See if that's something that, you know, sparks maybe some creativity. Maybe, what helped with me was that I listened to a series of different voice actors, and from, Cardlin to Morgan to, Aussie Ben, I listened to a bunch of different people to kind of get a good footing as to what kind of direction I wanted my channel to go in. But I mean, it's always, food for thought. I definitely will always encourage people to, start a channel. I always encourage people to try something, even if it doesn't work, at least you can say that you tried. What is your favorite ASMR roleplay that you've done? My favorite video? It's hard to pick just one. I've done a lot of them. I do love my like vampire collab with Lock ASMR. That was so much fun to do. I love a lot of my role plays. I think they're a lot of fun. I try and, like I said, I try and be as loose and I try to have as much fun as possible with them. So that way I hope it translates and I hope that you feel like you're having as much fun as I am. Does the reverse excite you more then? So like the damsel is a guy and the princess is a hella badass. Well, I mean, I don't know because I've yet to find like a role play artist that has specifically done something like that. You know what I mean? Um, at least that's kind of how maybe aside from my own channel, which is kind of like, you know, the characters are never really like damsels. I mean, that's just it. Like, would the reverse excite me more then? That's interesting. Like, I never even thought about it that way. Honestly, regardless of what gender or what the, you know, how the damsel, or, you know, how the story identifies the damsel and how the story identifies the hero, I think that it depends on how the story goes. I'm somebody that feels like I don't mind a dose of reality, you know what I mean? Like, if it's not a successful mission, like, I get it. I'm more interested in how the story plays out than the outcome, if that makes sense. Like, if it's not a satisfying outcome, if the journey was great, then the journey was great. I feel like I'm rambling, but that's kind of where I'm getting at. Like, I haven't really thought about it specifically that way, but I will have to keep an eye out for that. Pineapples belong on pizza. Do you agree? I'm one of those people that I don't prefer it, but if it's there, if it's an, you know, if there's pizza with pineapple, I will eat it. But if there's options, I will choose not to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind it, but at the same time, it's not my preferred option. But hey, to each their own, you know what I mean? I would like to thank you because, especially during lockdown, your personal attention videos in particular have really helped. I'm really glad. I'm glad that, you know, I've been able to help in these times. I'm glad that people have been able to see, you know, hear my audios and be able to find comfort in them. It really does help. It really does make me feel like I have a reason for doing this. It makes this whole channel worthwhile. If the fact that I'm helping people, especially nowadays, it makes this all this, like, it makes this all worthwhile. I really dug the driver clip. I took time to listen to it after I survived a hit and run accident last month. Wow. That's insane. Any thoughts on a driver sequel? I've thought about it. I know that there have been a lot of, you know, transporter movies, which is where I got the inspiration from. And I have thought about it. I do enjoy that kind of, like, you know, girl in the driver's seat concept of, like, the super spy, the James Bond, but she's a female, you know, like that concept. I have definitely enjoyed flipping the script on those kinds of concepts. How have I been doing? I've been doing pretty good. I'm happy to be here and hanging out with everybody. I hope you are all doing well as well. And if not, I hope your day gets better. And I hope it continues to get better. You're not another damsel audio is the best kind of way to hide the damsel in distress trope, in my opinion, where the damsel is still maintained some control of the situation. I love that concept. You know what I mean? The undercover boss concept. It's so fun to me to think about, like, you know, that's kind of how I run my channel. You're never truly out of control. I've always had some kind of control over the situation. And that's what I loved about the story. It was a lot of fun to do. And I hope a lot of people, you know, enjoyed it too, because it was a lot of fun to play with. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, those who are joining us. Hello. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope that everybody is having a good time here and hanging out and chatting. I've been enjoying reading this chat and hanging out with everybody. It's been a while, I know. I should be doing these more often. Do I speak Spanish? Yes, I do. I speak Spanish fluently. I keep saying that I'm going to do a Spanish-themed audio. I need to do that. Maybe I can put in some English subtitles for everybody. Ooh, excuse me. Hi, I recently found your channel. Love your romantic script and voice acting. Thank you. Welcome. Hope you enjoy. Hope you feel comfortable here, and hope that you get nice and cozy in my channel. With my channel. One last phone call, car crash part 2, or join me in the Moonlight Werewolf part 2. Just an idea. So a couple of part 2 ideas. That's the thing with my channel in part twos is that I don't normally do them. It's something that I'm somebody that believes that all of my audios can be connected. So my entire channel is like one big part two. So I love when people find my audios and like weave them together. So they'll like, come up with their own kind of story, but basically piecing together the same character throughout these different roleplay concepts. Have you ever been in a situation where you're out of control of the situation? Oh, yeah, constantly. Like, absolutely, yes. I have definitely been there. It is the most terrifying situations. It can be, at least, depending on the situation. And it's not one that, well, with regards to role playing, it's not something that I want to try and portray often, at least not without warning. Do a Spanish theme audio, but none of the characters speak Spanish and but they're just miraculously understanding what you're saying. Oh, yeah, one of those. I have a couple of ideas, although I would like to have more Spanish speaking roleplay artists help me out with it because I think the more that we do it, the funnier it would be. Although I do know a couple, and honestly, the cast list could potentially surprise people. It surprised me. So I'm definitely in the works of writing a couple of things like that, but nothing concrete just yet. I have to get through a bunch of other things first, and then we'll get back to it. Well done on your bodyguard audio. First one I ever heard. Oh, I love that one. The bodyguard video. That one was a fun one. Like, I enjoy playing those characters. You know what I mean? Like I'm the one in control, or I'm the one in like, as you can see, I definitely like playing those characters where I'm the one in the protective chair. And I hope that you all enjoyed that one. That one was a fun one. I found your channel like 2 nights ago. Love your channel. Helps me with ideas for stories. Cool. I really hope that I am able to inspire. Like I love that. That's awesome. Hey Vix, just dropping by to say hi. Hey Shadowy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well too. It's so good to hear from you. You rock. You're so sweet. Hope everything's going well. I love it when other channels pop in and say hi. It's so cool. Vixie is definitely a top. Oh, you people crack me up. You people crack me up. A good idea. Have you thought of a police officer role play from friends to lovers ASMR? I haven't really thought of a lot of, that particular role play considering the current climate, but maybe some other form of, officer down the line, maybe. But for right now, I'm not really thinking about any of those in particular. What would you think of a nightmare of a person you love turning into a carnivorous killer predator eating everyone in its path? Oh, so kind of like, what I was doing with my possession ones, but like the opposite. It's the character or the listener that turns into it. That would be interesting. See, that's just it, is that with, listener turning into a creature or a listener is a singer, it's really hard because you get to a point where you're like, oh, these people need to make, like, the person would probably need to make noise. That's what a singer does. That's what a monster does. They make noise. And so I feel it's tricky to make things sound realistic when I'm picking this particular, like, range for somebody that may not even be able to hit that range in the first place, even if it's a monster, if it's a made-up character, or even if it's a made-up concept. It's just something that, like, I want to try and keep you as immersed as possible, if that makes sense. And I feel like once I start assigning things to the listener, it's kind of loses that reality, if that makes sense. But I will play around with that. I haven't tried it yet, but maybe I can, like, figure out little ways to get around that. Oh, a Spanish teacher roleplay. That'd be cool. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I'm listening to you talk as I sew face masks and your voice is really nice. Cool. I am so excited that people are doing that. It's so cool that people are like making face masks. It's really awesome. I've made a bunch myself and it's so great. I love them all. I have so many and like, you know, one for every outfit. You never know. Have you ever considered doing collaboration with different artists? I have. I have definitely considered it. I'm doing a big one right now with, I guess a lot of roleplay artists collaborate, you know, on my channel as opposed to the other way around. But I have done work with Shadowy Whispers in the past. I played his Harley Quinn in his Suicide Squad series, for those of you who may or may not have heard. And I've also been a part of Sanctuary Audio series. And I hope to hopefully continue to work on other people's channels. I'm definitely up to collab if anybody's, you know, interested. Feel free to shoot me an email. I'm always happy to. I'm glad that I hope that everybody is doing well. I'm glad that everybody is here and hanging out. Just been reading up in the chats and been answering some questions. Just wanted to let everybody know that I have been insanely appreciative of everything that you've all been doing for me. I have been noticing a huge spike in views and in numbers, and it's amazing. It's insane. We've been steadily growing in the last couple of months, and it's amazing how quickly we've been hitting these milestones. I want to thank every single one of you for subscribing. You have definitely made this such an amazing journey. And I'm having so much fun and I can't wait to keep going. I can't wait to see what happens in the future. Like, I have no plans on stopping anytime soon. I can't wait to see what happens in the future, who I work with, who I meet, and who like works with me, and vice versa, and where it happens, where it goes. I'm so excited to see what happens. Will the stream be archived? Absolutely. I will make sure that the stream is available to rewatch or re-listen to as many times as you like. I usually make stuffed animals, but I made it's a Care Bear mask for some kids I met. That's really nice. That's so cool. Have you ever thought about an audio of a superhero coming out of retirement? Ooh, I haven't done that one. I have definitely done the coming out as the superhero, or the saving somebody, or the doctor to the superheroes, but I haven't done one coming out of retirement. I should try that. I really love the voicemail role plays. Any more of those in the future? Yes, I've definitely considered doing those. I think they're fun. I think that, it's very realistic to leave an 8-minute long voicemail, I've been getting a lot of comments like that, and I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe they sent it on a different version. I don't know. Like, maybe they sent a voice message that was somehow 7 minutes long. I don't know. What is your script writing process? Well, basically, I just write lines for myself, and I write based on like how I would react if I were in this situation. And so I would basically try and write it as much of a call and response as possible. So it's almost as if you and I are having a conversation, or I'm trying to dictate a conversation. That's kind of my process. You playing Harley, best decision ever. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. My favorite audios are like the partners in crime and the supervillain. Those are fun to play. I love playing villain characters. They're so much fun. How long is the stream going to go on? I'm planning on visiting other streams. To be honest, I am probably going to wrap up not too long from now, so feel free to, browse around. But I appreciate you stopping by. Love your work. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you for your kind words and your sweet messages, your nice comments and everything. They all mean so much to me. Fun fact, for a brief moment, I thought about giving Dante a Murdoch, a raspy English gentleman's voice, but it felt a little over the top. You think? A little over the top. You would have been the only one with an accent. You would have been that guy in the bar with the accent. I love that. Have you ever thought about doing a Jekyll and Hyde audio? I might do something like themed Jekyll and Hyde, you know what I mean? Or something very like similar to it, but I don't know if I will do specifically a Jekyll and Hyde one. I will definitely look into that kind of concept though. Man, that missed call video totally broke me. Oh yeah. I love that one. Missed call was definitely like, it was something that I feel like was very relatable, or not very relatable, but like it's something that maybe some people might relate to in the sense of it might have happened to them, or they may have been that person, or you know what I mean? Like I'm hoping that it struck the chord that I was trying to portray. I absolutely appreciate every single one of you for being here. I just gonna say that I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you everybody for stopping by and hanging out. It has been insanely fun to chat with you again. I miss every single one of you, and I know I need to continue to do these more often. They are so much fun. I enjoy hanging out with everybody. I get so many great ideas. I hear so many creative people, and I'm so glad I get to talk to every single one of you. It's personally one of my favorite things. I can't thank every single one of you enough for the milestones that you continue to present to me and gift to me. Every single comment, every single watch, share, it means the world to me. And I can't wait I'm going to go right now and look up this meme because I am really interested and invested in to see what happened here. I will try and see if I can share it so that way everybody can enjoy it as well. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope that I continue to entertain you, and I hope you continue to have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. And I hope that if your day isn't, good, I hope it gets better. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're getting better. I hope that you are doing better. I hope that you are okay. I hope that you are happy. I hope that you are healthy. I hope that you are hanging in there, and I hope that you are doing okay. And know that if you ever need anything, my channel is always here for you. I'm always here for you. Please feel free to drop a like, drop a comment. Please feel free to send me a message. Please feel free to, hang out with me anytime that you'd like. I'm always going to be here for every single one of you. I'm sorry, I'm stammering. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one, lovelies.